You've been poisoned by your afternoon snacks and you didn't even know it. One bite here, one sip there, and suddenly, your blood sugar, heart, and joints are under silent attack. Comment snack below if you've ever grabbed something quick between meals. Let's get into it. Number 1. Sugary cereals. You thought it was just breakfast, but for people over 60, it can act like slow poison. That sweet bowl of cereal you've been eating for years, it's quietly draining your energy, wrecking your blood sugar, and putting your heart at risk, all before 9 a.m. Most sugary cereals are made with fast-digesting carbohydrates and hidden sweeteners that spike your blood sugar almost instantly. And if you're living with diabetes, prediabetes, or metabolic syndrome, and many older adults are, often unknowingly, this quick rise can lead to dangerous crashes, dizziness, fatigue, even confusion. Over time, it damages blood vessels, weakens nerve health, and stresses your heart. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention states that more than 37 million Americans have diabetes, with nearly half of them being undiagnosed. For senior health tips that truly matter, this is a key one. Watch your morning cereal. Sugar spikes and crashes are more than just annoying, they're a risk factor for falls, memory issues, and long-term heart strain. If your cereal lists corn syrup, glucose, or fructose in the first few ingredients, it's time to rethink your breakfast. Even if it says whole grain on the box, the sugar might outweigh the benefit. Here's the fix. Choose whole grain, low-sugar cereals with at least 4 grams of fiber per serving. Pair with protein like Greek yogurt or eggs to balance your blood sugar and keep you full longer. And if you often feel shaky, lightheaded, or exhausted after breakfast, don't ignore it. That could be your body warning you. Make an appointment with your primary care doctor or an endocrinologist to check your blood sugar and insulin levels. If you think sugary cereals are bad, just wait. Pastries take that same danger and wrap it in even more fat. But don't worry, we'll show you how to spot them and what to eat instead. Number 2. Pastries, donuts, muffins. It feels like comfort, but acts like a slow trap for your heart. That warm muffin or soft donut you reach for in the morning? It may seem like a harmless little treat, but for anyone over 60, it's quietly working against your heart, your blood vessels, and your waistline. Pastries are packed with refined carbohydrates and often hidden saturated fats. The sugar gives you a quick rush, but it's followed by a sharp crash, and that roller coaster hits harder when you're older. If you're managing high blood pressure, high cholesterol, or any kind of heart condition, these types of snacks don't just make things worse, they can push you closer to serious complications like stroke or heart attack. According to the American Heart Association, diets high in refined sugars and saturated fats are strongly linked to cardiovascular disease, which is a leading cause of death for seniors in the United States. That sweet pastry you eat in 5 minutes? It can raise your bad cholesterol and blood pressure for hours. Even those labeled whole grain or low fat can still be loaded with sweeteners and preservatives. For senior health tips that truly protect your heart, cutting back on pastries is one of the simplest places to start. If you've been feeling more sluggish after breakfast, or you've noticed swelling in your legs or shortness of breath after meals, don't ignore it. You should talk to a cardiologist, especially if you have a history of heart issues or diabetes. Swap that morning muffin for something that supports your health, like a boiled egg with half a slice of whole grain toast, or plain Greek yogurt topped with a few walnuts. You're not just changing a snack, you're protecting your heart every single day. Let's be honest, who hasn't reached for a muffin thinking it's harmless? If that's you too, just type 2 below. No shame, we're learning together. Number 3. High sugar juices. It sounds healthy, but it spikes your blood sugar like soda. You see 100% juice on the label and feel like you're making a smart choice. But for older adults, these sweet drinks can quietly overload the system, especially if you're dealing with diabetes, kidney concerns, or high blood pressure. Most juices even the no added sugar kinds, are stripped of fiber. That means the natural sugars hit your bloodstream fast, causing your blood sugar to surge. And without fiber or protein to slow things down, that spike leads to a crash, leaving you drained or dizzy. For anyone over 60, those crashes can increase your risk of falls, confusion, or complications with existing conditions. A 12-ounce glass of orange juice can have over 30 grams of sugar, about the same as a can of cola. The National Kidney Foundation warns that long-term consumption of sugary beverages may speed up kidney damage in people with pre-existing issues. For senior health tips that matter, choosing whole fruits over juice is one of the simplest and most effective changes you can make. Watch out for symptoms like frequent thirst, blurred vision, or fatigue after drinking juice, especially in the afternoon. These may be early signs of blood sugar dysregulation. If they persist, talk to your primary care doctor or a nephrologist to assess your kidney and glucose health. Instead of fruit juice, opt for water infused with citrus, or eat whole fruits like berries or sliced apples. If you enjoy juice, limit it to 4 ounces, and pair it with protein or healthy fat to avoid the spike. But juices flood your system with sugar, but fried snacks? They quietly feed inflammation that sticks around for hours. Let's talk about what that really means for your body. Number 4. Fried snacks, chips, fried chicken bites. It crunches on the outside but fuels a fire inside your body. That crispy snack you reach for, chips, fried chicken, or even onion rings, may satisfy your cravings, but for older adults, every bite could be feeding inflammation that damages your joints, blood vessels, and even your brain over time. Fried snacks are usually cooked in reused oils, packed with sodium and preserved with additives. These ingredients may seem harmless, but they trigger chronic, low-grade inflammation, especially dangerous if you already live with arthritis, high blood pressure, or early cognitive decline. The National Institute on Aging, NIA, warns that diets high in fried and processed foods can worsen age inflammation, which is a key contributor to heart disease, joint pain, and memory problems. One of the most overlooked senior health tips is this: inflammation often starts in the gut, and what you snack on plays a big role in that process. If you've noticed more joint stiffness, bloating, or mental fog after eating fried foods, it's not just aging. It may be your body reacting to a buildup of inflammatory compounds. Don't brush it off. Talk to a rheumatologist or your primary care doctor if these symptoms persist. Instead, try air-popped popcorn with a pinch of olive oil, roasted chickpeas, or baked veggie chips. These options give you the crunch without the cost to your health. Your joints ever feel worse after a salty, crispy snack? That might not be a coincidence. If you've felt it, type 4. Let's see how common this is. So after all that, it's not just about fried snacks. It's about the quiet damage that starts with the little things we eat without thinking. That sweet bowl of cereal in the morning, the comforting pastry with your coffee, the fruit juice that seems healthy, and yes, those crunchy fried bites, they all carry risks. Especially if you're over 60. But here's the good news. Once you know better, you can choose better, and that's where real change starts. If you found any of these senior health tips helpful, don't forget to subscribe to Healthcase so you never miss a chance to take better care of your body, one small habit at a time. But now that we've covered what to avoid, let's talk about the good stuff. There are snacks that can actually protect your heart, boost your energy, and support your memory, especially after 60. You just need to know where to start. Number 5. Fresh fruits, apples, berries, bananas. It's sweet, it's simple, and it might be the most overlooked medicine in your kitchen. You've probably had an apple or a banana hundreds of times. But what if that afternoon fruit wasn't just filling a craving? It was actively protecting your heart, brain, and gut. Fresh fruits like apples, berries, and bananas are packed with vitamins, minerals, fiber, and antioxidants, all of which support your body's ability to heal, regulate, and stay sharp. For seniors, this matters more than ever. As digestion slows and inflammation rises with age, these natural plant compounds help relieve constipation, stabilize blood sugar, and reduce the stress on your immune system. Blueberries, for example, are rich in antioxidants called anthocyanins that protect the brain from age decline and may improve cognitive function. Apples provide soluble fiber, specifically pectin, which helps lower cholesterol and promotes gut health. And bananas offer potassium, a key nutrient for blood pressure control and muscle function. One of the most important senior health tips is to eat fruit in its whole form, not in juice, to retain the fiber and slow the release of sugar into your bloodstream. If you've been feeling bloated, foggy, or irregular, try adding a serving or two of fruit each day. A medium apple or half a cup of berries is enough to start seeing benefits. If you have diabetes, lean toward lower sugar fruits like berries or green apples, and pair them with nuts or yogurt to prevent blood sugar spikes. And if digestive discomfort or long-term constipation is an ongoing issue, speak with a gastroenterologist or dietitian who works with older adults. Sometimes, that one piece of fruit a day is exactly the support your system's been missing. If fruit gives your body the fiber and antioxidants it needs, Greek yogurt takes it a step further, supporting your gut and bones from the inside out. Number 6. Greek yogurt plain, low fat. It's not flashy, but it quietly repairs what age breaks down. That simple cup of plain Greek yogurt in your fridge? It's doing more than just giving you protein. For people over 60, it can help stabilize your gut, strengthen your bones, and even support your immune system, all in one smooth, easy-to-digest serving. Greek yogurt is rich in probiotics, the good bacteria your digestive system needs to stay balanced. As we get older, our gut flora tends to shift, especially after medications, antibiotics, or simply years of stress. When that balance is off, it doesn't just affect digestion. It can weaken immunity, cause bloating, and make nutrient absorption harder. At the same time, Greek yogurt is a powerful source of calcium and protein, two things your bones desperately need after 60. One of the most underrated senior health tips is this: bone loss speeds up with age, but you can slow it down, one spoon at a time. Choose plain, low-fat versions with live cultures. Avoid fruit-flavored ones. They often come with added sugars that cancel out the benefits. You can sweeten it naturally with a few berries, a sprinkle of cinnamon, or a spoonful of chia seeds for extra fiber. If you've been dealing with bloating, irregular digestion, or brittle nails and thinning bones, don't just guess. Talk to a registered dietitian or your primary care doctor. They can help determine if your diet is supporting your gut and bones the way it should. Do you keep Greek yogurt in your fridge? Or just started trying it? Comment 6 if it's part of your routine or on your list to try next. Number 7. Veggie sticks with hummus. It's crunchy, it's satisfying, and it won't leave you feeling heavy or guilty. When that mid-afternoon craving hits and you're tempted to reach for chips or crackers, there's a better option that still delivers the crunch and actually helps your body stay balanced. Veggie sticks like carrots, celery, or cucumber, paired with a few tablespoons of hummus, make a snack that's light but deeply nourishing. You get fiber and hydration from the raw vegetables and slow-digesting plant protein from the hummus, which is made from chickpeas and olive oil, both great for heart and gut health. As you get older, snacks that digest slowly and support stable energy become essential. One of the smartest senior health tips is this: combine fiber and protein in every snack to avoid energy crashes and reduce inflammation. This combination does exactly that, with zero processed sugar or heavy fats weighing you down. If you're dealing with high blood pressure, hummus is a far better dip than commercial ranch or cheese spreads due to its lower sodium content and beneficial fats. And because it's plant-based, it's also easier on the stomach than heavier dairy snacks. Just watch the sodium content if you buy it pre-made or make your own with olive oil and lemon for extra freshness. Next time you feel a bit tired or peckish, skip the chips. Slice up some carrots or bell peppers, grab a spoonful of hummus and see how your body responds. And if you have digestive sensitivity or are managing your blood sugar, talk to a dietitian. This could become a daily snack you look forward to. Crunchy veggies and hummus give you clean energy, and a hard-boiled egg adds the protein that keeps it going. It's a simple pairing that works beautifully. Number 8. Hard-boiled eggs. What's sitting in your fridge right now that could boost your memory, muscles, and mood all at once? A simple hard-boiled egg might be the most underrated snack for people over 60. It's easy to make, easy to chew, and packed with exactly the kind of nutrients your body starts needing more of as you age. Eggs are one of the best sources of high-quality protein, the kind that supports muscle maintenance, especially when your body starts losing strength over time. They're also rich in choline, which helps with brain function and memory. For senior health tips that really stick, here's one. Get more choline in your diet. Most older adults don't get enough, and eggs are one of the easiest ways to close that gap. You'll also get vitamin B12 and vitamin D, two nutrients that support energy, bone health, and mood regulation. And because eggs are so compact, they make a perfect mid-morning or afternoon snack. Just sprinkle a little salt and pepper or slice it over a piece of whole grain toast. If you're managing cholesterol, don't worry. Recent studies have shown that moderate egg intake, up to 6 per week, doesn't significantly raise heart disease risk in healthy older adults. However, if you have a heart condition, it's always best to check with your cardiologist to personalize your intake. The best part? You can boil a batch at the beginning of the week and keep them ready in the fridge. When you're hungry, tired, or unsure what to eat, they're already there, doing the work for you. And just like that, a boiled egg sitting quietly in your fridge might be doing more for your muscles and memory than half the pills in your cabinet. But it's not just the egg. Add in a handful of berries, some fresh veggie sticks with hummus, or a scoop of plain Greek yogurt, and suddenly you're not just snacking anymore. You're fueling your body with steady energy, real nutrients, and support that actually lasts. These aren't exotic superfood. They're simple, they're gentle, and for anyone over 60, they're exactly the kind of choices that make all the difference. If hard-boiled eggs are already your go-to snack, or you're thinking of prepping some this week, comment the number 8. Quick, simple, real. Don't snack standing. How you eat matters too. You might not even realize it, but how you eat your snacks can be just as important as what's on the plate. Think about it. How many times have you eaten something while standing in the kitchen, checking your phone, or pacing between tasks? When you snack while distracted, your brain doesn't fully register what you've eaten. You don't feel satisfied, so you go back for more, not because you're hungry, but because your body never got the message that it just ate. And for older adults, that matters even more. As we age, our hunger and fullness cues become weaker. It's easier to overeat without even noticing. One of the simplest senior health tips: sit down, take a plate, step away from the TV, the sink, the noise. Give yourself 5 minutes to really focus on your food, even if it's just a few veggie sticks and hummus or a piece of fruit. You'll enjoy it more, digest it better, and feel more in control. Because at the end of the day, snacking isn't just about what's in your hand. It's about giving your body a moment to feel nourished, not rushed. And you see, it's not about cutting everything out. It's about swapping smart. The right snacks, eaten the right way, can fuel your body, protect your heart, support your digestion, and keep your energy steady through the day. And the earlier you start making those shifts, the more control you have over how you age. That's the real takeaway from today's video. 4 snacks to avoid, and 4 you can rely on, all designed with your health over 60 in mind. So take care of yourself, drink enough water, talk to your doctor if something doesn't feel right, and if today's senior health tips helped you in any way, follow Healthcase for more videos like this. You never know. One simple change might just change everything.